Now, Zizi Kodwa is speaking ahead of the crucial meeting between the ANC National Working Committee and the veterans.
That perhaps we are busy with going out to talk to our branches and structures to make sure that we discuss a set of principles which must unite the African National Congress as we prepare for the 54th National Conference. We are not discussing names. So officially the ANC has not opened a debate about succession and so on. That's why we find it strange that these premature pronouncements, they are not helping to contribute towards fostering unity.
I'm sorry, maybe my question could be a little bit overdue for my colleagues who have been here all the time. It's my first chance to speak to you.
You're welcome.
I would like to know, the ANC has been in the mud for a long time. Why only now, after municipal election, after losing some key cities, for instance, municipalities, now that you have realized that we have to meet with the veterans?
No, I think it's true you are coming for the first time, because I think there's a distortion in your question. In 1969, there was a meeting, a consultative meeting, which was preceded by the meeting with the veterans. In 1985, there was this similar meeting. In 1990, in Durban, there was this similar meeting, because we regard them as a fountain of wisdom. These are custodians of the traditions and values of the African National Congress. Whenever there are difficult moments in the African National Congress, we always go back to them, because they are wisdom of knowledge to us. They always guide the African National Congress during most difficult moments. And we think arising and emerging out of this will be a better organization.
It's not late.
It's never late to deal with issues of the African National Congress. That's why we have existed 105 years now, because the strength, we are the only organization that can talk about a heritage of veterans. No other organization has got heritage that we are meeting today.
Can I ask one last question? One of the signatory of this document, For the Sake of Our Future, Sipho Pitiana, on Wednesday called openly for President Jacob Zuma to resign, despite the fact on Monday after the meeting, they said all individuals who attend the meeting or are the signatories of that document would stay away from making public statements like that. What would your reaction be?
Before you answer that question, if I could add on to it, and what do you make of his absence from this meeting? Because
and Monday.
Among those that have been very vocal, does the ANC view him in a particular light?
You will recall that the group we were meeting is 129 the last time we met. It's not 101. It's a group of veterans which is now, the number has increased to 129, and they've distanced themselves from Save South Africa. They've made it clear through their spokesperson. So we are not talking about the same group. Initially, when Save South Africa or whatever criticism came from Pitiana started, it appeared as though these are genuine former cadres or cadres of the African National Congress who were worried about the direction of the ANC and the challenges of the ANC, including the challenges of the country. What now appears from our observation politically is more of a COPE light. COPE light, if you observe how COPE started, if you look at how that body is constituted, is CEOs of people, in our view, who represent white monopoly capital. And I think that is going to fall flat on its face, like COPE has done. It's no longer interested to unify the African National Congress. That's why we are proud about this group we are meeting. They're very legit. They don't make grand statements about the challenges facing the African National Congress. They are meeting the ANC. I think what Save South Africa now has become, its main objective is to undermine and to weaken the African National Congress. And I can see where it's going. Very soon, they are going to form an organization using the platform of the African National Congress as former cadres, because only a credible member, a former member of the ANC, can form an organization, because those, even in the counter-revolution, they believe in order to destroy the ANC, someone must come from within the African National Congress. If you look at the breakaway PAC, if you look at the breakaway of the Group of 8, if you look at many organizations, whether it's BRA, whether it's Service Delivery in Rustenburg, these are cadres who came from the African National Congress. So clearly we can see where Pitiana's group is going. Very soon they will announce their own organization, which is nothing new about it.
Thank you.
Just as a final question, perhaps, the stalwarts have also, they very mindful, and you would think that this is uppermost in their mind, that they're not prepared to go into countless meetings without credible solutions being proposed. Is the ANC's strategy here to make everybody think that they take these veterans seriously by going into these meetings constantly and nothing comes out at the end of the day? Because I think you as the ANC have to answer now on that as to how many more of these meetings have got to take place for there to be a credible solution that comes out.
In the initial proposal in the last meeting when we met with veterans, there was a proposal that perhaps we could meet early next year as a follow-up meeting. It was the ANC that said, given the seriousness of the issues that are raised in the document, we must meet before the end of this week. That's why we're meeting here today. So we view the issues they raise quite seriously. And we have no intention to have marathon meetings without any results. We think that coming out of this meeting, there's going to be a concrete program of action, even if it's a minimum program, to deal with issues that have to do with unity of the African National Congress, which is generally the issue they are raising in the document about the health and the state of the ANC.
Will the ANC go into a consultative meeting?
The issue is being debated. That's why you couldn't dismiss the proposal, because we wanted a motivation, how that issue will help the African National Congress to become a better organization, a better united African National Congress. That is part of the package that we're discussing here today. Thank you.